Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafka Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
Welcome back to Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. I am your GM, Kevin, for Unknown Treasures.
Untold treasures, as it says in Roll 20.
Don't release my secrets, man.
Eventual treasures, because we're going to get a treasure at the end.
Kevin's bad with words. We've established
But he's
this.
not going to tell us what it is.
Nope.
Is the treasure at the end that you have a soliloquy that you perform for us, Kev?
I don't even know what a soliloquy is.
Like slam poetry or something.
Oh, wait, is
like
it a
some
mime
slam poetry.
soliloquy? Is that why it's untold?
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
I think the treasures were the friendships that
we've been
along
over.
the way.
No, we've already established it's not that.
No.
Because it's been spoiled and I have to change the ending now.
I think the treasures are the
All of
credits.
Oh my god, everyone rule out every terrible trope that way that Kevin can't use it for the treasure.
Just keep going. I just have to keep reading.
Kevin, I want some cool stuff.
Are we going to get to the end and Riddle's the real villain?
Yes.
I want to get to the end, and then a pack of dogs run over the
She's
hill.
a Yosoki and a giant robot. And she's just like, crush everything. No. So for my topic this week, I don't have a topic. And that's because I'm traveling currently. And so the fun secret for the listener, I am working in a different state. And so I'm actually recording this from a hotel room. I brought all my recording equipment with me.
It's WFH, work from hotel.
Yeah.
You work from hotel. Kev, what time is the breakfast in your hotel?
There's not even breakfast, man.
What?
Oh my gosh.
They do
How
have
many stars is your hotel?
the customer site we're going to actually is serving like Panera bread, bagels and stuff. But I don't even like bagels. It's whatever. So the point of my story here is,
Wait. You don't like bagels?
I think we've established that Kevin doesn't like a lot of foods, and you guys are gonna make fun of me for it.
How do you not like bagels?
like
It's just
bagels?
bread.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's like sour. I don't like sourdoughs, and most bagels are like some kind of
What
sourdough.
are you talking about? Most bagels are not sourdough, dude.
No, most bagels are not.
No, you can get all
How do you
kinds,
feel about
man.
pizza, Kevin?
I love pizza.
It's the same dough.
It's bread.
It is literally the same dough.
I love the pizza part of the pizza, not the. I don't love the crust. Half the time, I don't even eat the crust.
Okay,
Stop
Kev,
it.
just going to correct you. Most bagels are not sourdough.
There's somethings. There's somethings that I don't like. It's an everything bagel, and I don't like
Oh,
it.
everything bagels are gross. I'm with you there. Hate everything bagels.
Oh, don't have that one. No one likes those. Yeah.
I don't like everything.
I love it, everything bagel.
Wait,
but
what?
That's me.
Get out of here. Everything is great.
No, there's like birdseed on it and stuff. You should just go with the plain one or like a blueberry one.
It's so, oh God, garlic bagels, onion bagels.
You know what kind of bagel I like? I'll tell you what kind of bagel I like.
Pizza bagel.
My
pizza
favorite bagel?
Bagel
I think
bites.
you really like the cinnamon bagels.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
No, my favorite bagel is a donut.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Fried
it's
bagel
not
with
a
sugar.
bagel, though.
It's
What's
not-
the difference?
It's not a bagel if it's not boiled.
Are you like a cake donut guy, or are you like a
Fried donut.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I like all sorts of donuts. Maple bacon bars are really good.
Oh, maple bars are the
Yeah.
best.
Oh yeah.
Those like bear
Dude,
claws?
old fashioned.
Those are good.
Bear claws? Ooh, a good
Yeah.
bear claw?
There's a spot here in town called Mini Bar, and they've just got a really fundamentally good cake mini donut, but they also fill it with like gourmet toppings, and they've got a cookies and cream one that's really good. They've got a butterscotch bacon, and it's butterscotch cream cheese frosting with
I
bacon
don't like cream
crumbles
cheese,
on
though.
top. And it's so good.
Do you have something against cream cheese?
I don't like foods in general.
Dude, I also am not a big schmear guy, but just like a light layer, you know? It's just enough to grease the wheels of the bagel.
What about like carrot cake?
Ooh. I mean, yeah, I'm here for that.
I love
Carrot cake?
carrot cake.
Wait, so Kevin, what are you going to eat then exactly? Because
Say again, Kelly?
you are going to get up we all know, at like 5 in the morning or whatever. What are you actually going to eat? Because you're not going to be at the meeting to even refuse the bagels.
I think we're meeting. We actually start at like 8:30 tomorrow because I'm on the East Coast and there's no time change, so it works okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna have coffee in the morning. That's about it, and I'll suffer till lunch. It's fine. No, but you guys are distracting me. My whole point of this story is I went out to dinner with my coworkers and 2 nights in a row, and both places. We all choose drinks, and both places had a smoked martini style drink.
Speak my language.
And now I am now that guy. They're like, oh, Kevin's gonna get the smoked whatever. And I even ordered my meal was chicken and smoked mozzarella ravioli, and they were just like, anything smoked, Kevin's gonna eat it. But this 2 smoked martinis. The first one came out. It was in a glass, just served martini, and then they put like a wooden like coaster over it that had a hole in the middle, and they used a torch to burn it, and then they put a cap on that. And so the smoke,
My friend has one.
billowed into the thing. The second one, it was Beauty and the Beast style, like the rose in the glass dome, but it was you couldn't even.
They use it to smoke duck.
You couldn't
and
even
stuff.
see the glass. It was just smoke, and then she pulled it off, and there's this martini glass covered in smoke.
Yeah.
I'll say the first one was better than the second one, but
Because it creates a convection current inside the glass.
I think just the drink itself was just mixed better on the first one too.
That's also fair.
But
Say, though.
another fun side story for me is that these guys got me some really nice rum for my birthday.
Yeah.
And, both of those drinks were not as good as the rum you gave me straight. So I missed that.
You did right.
I don't think I've ever said I missed an alcohol, but I missed that rum. It was I've only had a sip of it.
You finished it up already? Polished it off?
Should we shout out to Cotton?
Shout out to Cotton and Reed. They do ship nationwide, right?
We're good gift
don't know.
givers, I think. Yeah.
Cost an arm and a leg, though.
I hope they do, because I just said they did.
Anyways,
So
Go visit them.
so
in
that's
DC.
my story.
Happy birthday,
Thank you all. Yeah,
happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
thank you.
Also, just want to say for my birthday, y'all got me some fantastic glasses with such a kind message. So maybe I'll share it on social media. They're so f***ing cool. Can't wait to drink some rum.
I think I paid you.
Yeah, same.
Do I have money for that?
We should just not pay anybody anything because sooner or later we're all just gonna be equal.
Here's your gift, John.
I know. Wait, Kev, what? Sooner or later we're all going to what?
Yeah, if we all pay everybody else for the gift for everybody else, then sooner or later, like it'll all just be equal in the end.
That was like
idea.
every week from 15 to like 25. John and I were just swapping the same $100 back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much in some form or another. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kev, what were you going to say?
I don't know. I was going to ask you guys, like, I don't know, what's your favorite drink that you've had on travel? But I think it's just time to play.
Oh,
it's time
I
to
can
hang on.
easily
Can
answer
I go? Can I go? Can I go?
Wow.
I can answer that.
Okay, Vinny, go ahead.
Okay. I hope it's not a secret. I love a cruise. The destination is the ship. I love the ship. It's
I
a
have
good
never
time.
been on one. I want to go.
Okay.
We'll save cruise. Let's do it.
And it's funny. We'll save cruise. I'm here for that.
I think they're terrible.
It depends on the cruise.
Will, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
It's fine.
Got him.
The food's good. The entertainment's good. The drinks. I was introduced. I really enjoy an old fashioned.
I love old fashions.
However, I was in the Schooner Bar. Shout out Royal Caribbean. And I saw an old fashioned on the menu. It was something I haven't tried before. I really enjoyed cognac. And they had a Hennessy old fashioned. So I ordered it in the Schooner Bar. Blew my mind. No burn. It's a little bit sweeter than a normal old fashioned. But just making it with Hennessy, just that slight change, just completely elevated the drink. And what I learned later was it's not just available in the Schooner Bar. You can get it anywhere on the ship.
Nice. So you just drank a bunch of these
I
all
was about
weekend?
to say.
Hennessy
So
old
then you just
fashioned.
woke up and you're next to the pool and it's like 3 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
I love it. That's great.
Cool.
It's a classic food.
I'll have to try that. Sounds
Anybody
Dude.
else have good travel drinks they like to have?
I have one.
Yeah, let's hear it, Will.
So if you're ever in Hawaii, there's 2
I have
places to get a
Couple
Mai Tai.
times.
One of them is it's good.
If you say Duke's,
Okay.
dude, I'm throwing you out.
No, get that. No, Monkey Pod Kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. Or
Okay.
Monkey Tree, I think it's called.
Okay.
Monkey
Okay.
Tree.
Monkey Tree. Shout out Monkey Tree Kitchen. We got any Hawaii listeners?
I think maybe it's Monkey. Yeah, it's Monkey Pod. Sorry. Monkey Pod Kitchen. It's named after the Monkey Pod tree. That's why I was confused. But the Mai Tai on Oahu at the Lalo Autograph Collection Hotel, top notch. It's a Lilikoi passion fruit Mai Tai, and it is delicious.
Lovely.
Sounds nice.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
It's worth the trip. For no other reason to go to Hawaii. other than that Mai Tai.
Just for my time.
Maybe a Hawaii game store wins our game store gauntlet.
I would
Maybe
hope
they
so.
do.
It's possible. Yeah.
For people that are voting, vote for a place that's like cool to go to because
Yeah.
I want to go to
Well,
cool places.
Hawaii-
Spoiler: we haven't. Nobody knows that we're.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what? Just cut that part.
Yeah, you totally
cut
just
that part.
spoiled
Jeez.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I
Fun
haven't
fact
been
for our
on that
listeners:
campaign.
our Game Store Gauntlet on Twitter. We are using that to kind of gauge where we're gonna do a We'll Save Retreat.
Fun fact, the story around the Michelin stars is that they did it because, and Will, maybe you know the actual truth. My understanding is that if it's a 1-star, right,
If you would drive to
exactly.
it.
The higher the stars, the more worth it the trip for you to just go for that one restaurant alone. So 3 stars is like it is worth the cost to you just to fly to that place and go, or drive just to eat there.
And five stars mean you should spend your entire life savings to get there.
There's only 3 stars.
There's only 3 stars.
okay.
Yeah, come on.
What's
Yeah,
a,
come on.
I don't.
Everyone
I don't
knows
know,
that.
I don't know Michelin stars. I thought those are
Everyone knows
tires.
Yeah, so they are made by the Michelin company. They did it so they could sell more tires, so people would be like, "Oh, well, I'll drive to this restaurant." That's why they did it.
Well, John got to tell us about stars on Michelin's. Kelly, do you have a favorite drink that you drink when you're traveling?
I mean, like, I don't know. I usually just drink a whiskey of some kind. I usually try to drink a local whiskey that's like,
Yeah.
made there. But like, when I've traveled, mulled wine like is not so popular, at least in California. Maybe it's a whole U.S. thing. But try mulled wine, you kind of feel like you're in Dickensian times again or something.
Mold
it's like warm wine.
Like wine
Mold.
from mold.
No, MULLED. I think it's like heated up.
Yeah,
It's like
MULLED.
mulled wine. Check it out.
Isn't it like spiced?
Yeah, it's spiced. It has spices in it.
Yeah.
It's like a red wine usually.
I learned about at these Italian restaurants. I learned that a good Italian restaurant serves grappa, and grappa is actually all the extras from grapes from when they're making wine, and they turn around and they distill that even further, and that's how you know like a true Italian restaurant serves that, because I guess it's a really high alcohol content. And
It's also Greek,
Yeah, I think
too.
that was more Greek. That's fun.
Yeah.
I thought a good
I
Italian
don't
restaurant is
know.
just the one that has the red cups
that's what I learned from the people I was out with.
that are like kind of grainy. They look like marble, but they're like red and translucent. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's like every
Yeah.
Italian place.
I don't know about
I don't know
that.
that I've ever been to a real Italian place now. I'm like questioning every Italian restaurant I've ever been to.
I only know real Italian from Olive Garden.
Where's the
When you hear
gabagool?
your
There's no
family.
gabagool.
I saw a picture recently that was like best Italian restaurants in New Jersey, and it was Olive Garden here, Olive Garden there, Olive Garden.
Wait, is that because like New Jersey is like terrible? That's what people say, right?
I think it was.
I'm sorry, New Jersey. I'm just like I didn't know. Okay,
I feel like New Jersey has to have good Italian food.
haven't
somewhere.
been there.
That's where The Sopranos is at.
It's all made by grandma, though. It's not made at a
gabagool.
restaurant.
Yeah, you got to get the gabagool.
Gabagool.
You got to get somebody's grandma
Any
to make
stressful
it.
moment, gabagool will solve it.
Yeah, Will, you've got a good point. The best Italian I've had has never been at a restaurant.
It's always,
Thank
that's
you.
always- well,
It's
grandma's-
always
It's always at some Italians.
yeah.
Vinny, do you remember my Saki?
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
Saki
the drink,
was,
the person.
Right, exactly. Saki is a friend of ours who lives like also just on the other side of where my house is from.
Hi,
Benny
Saki.
and I. And
You're listening.
Saki.
super cool guy. He does fashion now. He does jewelry, but he was a coach for Miami football. I forget. Anyway, super cool guy. His family's Greek. First time I ever hung out there, they made like homemade calamari, and I've never had good calamari since. It's like incredible.
That
right?
is the
Yeah, it's
calamari
hard
by
to
which you
top.
measure all other calamari.
All calamari. Yeah, like they just had like a total farm in their backyard. They just got all their stuff fresh every day.
And that's
It was cool.
That's how I was with sushi after visiting Japan, but I got over it and now I like sushi again elsewhere.
Yeah, sushi in Japan's pretty dope. I thought you meant there was a squid farm, John.
no,
That'd be
awesome.
really cool.
I will only eat sushi now in major metropolitan ocean
Yeah, I feel like
Jason.
LA sushi is good.
Yeah, I avoid sushi from anywhere between. If you're not at least a coastal state, I'm not going to eat sushi there.
Yeah, that's the tough part. Like, I really enjoy sushi because I'm right on the East Coast. But like when I travel, I'm going to Tennessee next week. I'm like, oh, let me look up a sushi spot, and then
No,
I start thinking about geography. And I'm like, maybe not.
Just don't do it.
Just get the rolls. Just get the rolls.
unless it's like airdropped in there.
Is it true that Mondays are the day when you shouldn't get sushi because the sushi's like delivered on Tuesday mornings? So any sushi on Monday is like the oldest fish they have.
I feel like that's fairly dependent on like region and
Right.
store schedules.
Because
and
that's
stuff.
like, if I want a cheap roll, I'll go to Publix on a Wednesday and pay $5. But I don't know.
Why though? Why do that to your
Because
taste
I'm
buds?
hungry and don't have a lot of time.
Well, John, that was your drink of choice.
sushi.
Yes.
You're right.
And because of that, we're out of time.
Oh,
Let's play.
I feel like all the lights come down like in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I would love to have that one day and like a
Hold on, I
live,
gotta go turn off all the lights in my hotel room one
yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
We can totally make that happen. Write that down.
Turn the apartment.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, let me just give you guys a quick recap of what happened last week.
Yeah. Do it.
So last time we found you guys in the middle of yet another fight with the True Warriors, and they brought one more to even up the odds. Only it didn't help them. Terme summoned an earth elemental that felt right at home on the sandy streets of Kafka Depot, and you were able to spread out just enough to get the upper hand on these thugs. You took out 3 of them fairly quickly, and then the Weps shouted, "Hey, don't kill that one, take him alive." But Terme must not have heard him.
Sorry, Webs. My mistake.
Don't do it again for me.
Yeah, he took him out with 3 magic missiles. With those guys out of the way, you guys head off towards the car yards to find Riddle's client.
Yahds.
Kayas.
And the last guard that was with them. Very 13? Yeah.
Very 13. Very Vari? How are we pronouncing that?
I don't know. It's however you want to, I don't know.
Very 13. Oh, yeah, I need to bring up the notes.
I feel like it was Very 8, which is like...
I don't know how I said it before.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's-
18.
I've been saying very.
I thought it was 18 too.
No, it's very 13. Very 8.
I thought she was old enough.
Very
to
8
vote.
was the original one on the Stellar Flare.
Well, presumably Very 8 was the 8th iteration, but sure.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Well, it was the original time that I told you about a variation.
A variation.
A variation.
Yeah.
I think that should
Punishment?
count.
First punishment? It's been a hot minute since we've doled out a punishment. I'll vote for it.
I mean, is it?
Right, I don't
gameplay?
even know who said that just now. Was it John?
That was Vinny.
No.
No, it's John.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that was John.
John gets a punishment.
Yes!
All right. So, Kelly, what's the rule for punishments?
The rules of punishment are, if you have a punishment, you can use it as inspiration, and it's up to the GM how far you can go with that. You can kind of like be
Pretty sure
selective.
inspiration is copyrighted or something. So it's you get a second. You get to re-roll. Is that
You get a reroll? Is that what it is? Okay, that's...
How do you copyright inspiration?
the word inspiration has a little C after it?
I mean, the same way you copyright the word apple.
Wait, is it the same way the birthday song is copyrighted? That seems kind of messed up, though. Because, like, everyone has birthdays.
I think it's out of copyright.
Okay, good. Well, I think inspiration should be out of copyright because it's like a word that like exists in the English language. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Whatever Starfinder's equivalent of that is, it's a reroll, apparently.
It's a Rickroll reroll.
Reroll.
We're not here to argue copyrights.
But here's the thing you have to do. You have to provide flavor when you're doing it. So in the case of
yes.
here is, John was like, you need to like describe what you do. So when you use it, you have
right.
to describe it.
And you have to use it before the action happens. So you can't like roll, be like, oh no, it's fine.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. As long as we're established on that, do you guys want to go anywhere else before you head to the car yards? You're right at the gates. You're almost there. Do you want to make a left or a right and U-turn?
I think we just want to go right to the car yards.
That's a great idea because that's what I prepared. Bam!
Why'd you ask?
Moving
Second
you over to
thought.
the car yards.
Oh, we're in the car yards here.
I don't see like
All right, I'm a first-time GM. This is like the first map that I've used dynamic lighting. Does it look okay? What do you? I don't even know what you guys see.
it's just a blur, Kevin. Oh wait, now I can.
Oh, wait.
There we are.
Wait, Kevin, there are like less cars here than there were at the other places where we were. Is there somebody there?
There's less what?
There's fewer cars in the car yards.
Remember, we battled around cars, and there's none here.
Also, there's a way around this gate. Anyway, okay. So we're looking at
Who's this dude?
Kev. Can you give us some description?
Hold on. Wait, slow.
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
Let Kevin
slow
talk.
down.
He's the GM. All right, go
Slow
ahead.
down, gentlemen.
Don't talk over people.
Oh, what's up?
So, a street at the edge of Kafka Depot leads to a low barrier next to a small booth with a glass window. Beyond, the road disappears as it winds past several mounds of vehicle parts.
Okay.
A sign reads, "Car yards closed to Kafka infestation, no admittance." So, you do see cars. All the gray on this map is going to be literally piles upon piles of car parts and formerly flying vehicles stacked up. But as you once knew from Riddle, she said that these car yards are actually relatively safe and organized. And actually some come here for educational purposes because the vehicles of Akiton's past are kind of easily identified in styles and forms along these walls. So, welcome to the car yards, gentlemen.
So it's the Kafka Depot Car Yards and Automotive Museum.
An automotive museum.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
It's like the Smithsonian, but with dust.
Wait, what else did you guys say? There was another thing you guys mentioned.
Who's this?
I see some gentlemen.
Oh, the guy on the screen that you're pointing at. Okay, so go ahead and there's a booth, right? It is a like toll booth, and that's where the sign is posted on that toll booth, just kind of taped over. Like this, the car yards are closed. But Riddle explained that she actually has a permit to go into the car yards during this off season when the Kafaks are going mating and getting wild. But at the front of the car yards, you actually see a food cart, and there's a gentleman there.
A fruit cart or a food?
A food
cart.
Food, FOOD, food.
Oh.
A food cart.
Is it like street food? Like what's the?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a man selling savory snacks, some chips, meat on a stick. Kafka, get your Kafka. Anybody looking for Kafka dogs?
Jack is going to try to sneak around the booth.
Yeah, Shaq is small enough to do this.
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth. Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to grab my brand new set of Starfinder dice. Ooh. That I got in the mail. They're real Starfinder dice. They have the Starfinder symbol as the 20, I think.
Starfinder logo.
Hey,
Sweet.
Hey yo.
Ooh, that is a 23.
23. Yeah, okay. This guy doesn't notice anything as you wiggle across the ground towards him.
Squirm up.
What do we just all like sneak past?
Does anybody else do anything?
Well, we have a pass to get in.
Yeah, do we have to like do anything to get in?
Did Riddle gave us the permit, right?
Well, she technically only had one, but she gave you a copy of her permit. Do you want to show it to him?
Yeah.
I know.
He's just a vendor, right?
Yeah, you. I don't care if you got a permit or not. I'm not the one. I'm not God in the shop.
anybody come through these parts recently? And I'm gonna cast Charming Veneer.
Oh my God! What is charming veneer, and what do I need to roll against it?
It is a cantrip where a gossamer threads from another more genteel reality wrap the target in a smoothing sort of personality and accentuates charms.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to cast it on myself, I guess, and I
Yeah.
gain a +1 circumstance bonus to charisma checks for diplomacy to gather information for 10 minutes.
Interesting. You also have some kind of bonus towards like vendors or something, right?
Correct.
What is that? Can you?
I have theme knowledge, profession, merchant.
Okay. I will say this guy is a merchant. So go ahead and roll a diplomacy check for me with all your bonuses. Natural 1. Yes.
No, 15 on the die. You can see via the dice cam.
Dice cube.
No trickery here. So is that diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy.
So I got a +9, so that's 24 plus my charming veneer, so that's 25 with a DC -5 for your guy. So it'd be like a 30.
Yeah, this guy is charmed by all means. Hey, yeah, saw this android the other day. They went in there with this big, tall guy. But he was cool. They bought 2 Kafka dogs off of me. But I haven't seen them come back out. But I'm only here until like 5 p.m.
So Thaddeus asks him, "Isn't this place closed for today? Hasn't it been closed for a while?"
Oh, it's closed per se, but like people still come in, and there ain't nobody here to guard the gate except me, and I ain't guard nothing. So like, yeah, it's closed, but it's like not actually closed. You know what I mean? It's just not recommended to go in there because it's kind of dangerous.
So why are you here selling your sticks of meat and so on? Doesn't seem like a place with good enough foot traffic for you to make some decent cash, yeah?
I mean, I sold 2 the other day, and I'm willing to sell you guys some if you want any. So like, it's pretty good business for me.
It's awfully suspicious.
Well, while this conversation's happening, Chuck is like ambling over, and his little vines are starting to like creep up to the table to try to snatch a meat on a stick.
Go ahead and roll another stealth for that. Or you could actually attempt to steal.
Yeah, he's gonna try to snag one.
Sleight of
Sleight of
hand.
hand.
You trying to steal it?
And I can assist,
You're
right?
trying to stealth it.
You cannot assist on a steal unless you're going to try and distract him with something.
Distract him.
I would distract him.
24.
24. So
Entertain.
I don't think you need to try to distract. You get to take a hot dog from this guy. A Kafka dog.
You see it like start to slide up the side, like ivy, and it creeps on top, wraps around a hot dog, and just swipes it away.
You know, I'll take one. Rolo steps up.
Yeah, I was going to ask, if I were to eat, do I get any stamina back?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'd have to look up the rules on eating food. But I'd actually
Heal damage? No.
I mean, I wouldn't say this is the best food, so you probably get a minus something if you do actually eat it. let's just call it even. So
Rolo steps up.
you want just one? There's seven credits a pop.
Rolo's eyes get a little big.
I just ate, unfortunately. But thank you, sir. And I give him like a couple credits
Oh, that's sweet.
I'll swipe my card.
for the information.
All right, one Kafka dog for you guys. Oh, you guys gonna share?
Even the name sounds unappealing.
So, can you, and this is like in between bites of food, can you tell us anything more about the 2 the individuals who bought those other dogs the other day? Did they say anything interesting? Or
One said, "Can I get 2 Kafka dogs?" And I was like, "Yeah."
it's riveting.
The other one had long green braids. I don't know if does that help you?
Sure, it does.
You said he was tall.
Whoa, what are you doing back there?
Hi.
Are you eating a Kafka dog? You didn't pay for that.
What Kafak dog? And he like unhinges his jaw and just throws it straight down.
I'm gonna
Straight down the
I'm gonna
toilet.
need you to swipe your card again, sir, for this monkey thing.
He's not with me per se. He's tagging along.
Here.
But
Rolo just taps.
here you go.
Thank you.
Just taps it. And no one else? That's been your only business?
I mean, last
past
couple
few
days,
days.
yeah, it's been kind of slow. Usually the weekend picks up, but it's like a Tuesday, so
You mentioned this place is pretty dangerous. What do you mean? This is our first time here, so.
well, the Kafaks, you know, the food you're eating right now, they come from the Kafaks inside, and this time of year the Kafaks get kind of frisky, and they're a little wild. Just be careful.
Any advice on taking down if we were to encounter a formidable force?
I mean, I ain't never fought one myself. I usually buy the meats off of people that come out of here. What's up with your cat friend?
Thaddeus, just is looking at him suspiciously. He's just going to roll a sense motive just for 20, just to see. Is he really just trying to sell us stuff, or is he maybe a lookout for someone?
You rolled a 20?
A nat 20.
Dang.
So what's your total bonus for...
It's 20 altogether, but it's a natural 20. Just
So you have a 0?
what? No. Oh, yeah, 0 bonus.
What's your sense motive?
It's 0, so it's 20.
Okay, so 20.
You can tell that he's like selling food, but he's not being completely honest about the
Yeah.
food he's selling.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Is that it?
Gross.
I mean, like he's definitely not like he's a pretty dude.
He's not a lookout for someone else, like seeing people coming in, like reporting on people coming in, right?
I'm not sure you would know that from a sense motive check.
Yeah.
Did you see his eyes twitching funny? Like, what would a sense motive check actually tell you?
I don't know. Maybe I see like a comm unit on his person or something.
Perception or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was going to do a perception to see if he has any
On the meat?
article of clothing, something in their pocket.
I'll give you this. Roll perception.
Okay. 22.
I got 14.
I got 12. It's not that great. Go ahead.
So Rolu notices that the hot dogs have been soaking for a while because the water is pretty brown.
It's like New York hot dogs.
I'm not going to judge anybody on their hot dog stands.
Wait, do you not like hot dogs too?
Oh, Kev loves
I
hot
love hot dogs.
I love it.
Kev's favorite hot dog is a 7-Eleven hot dog. So that should tell you everything you need to know
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there.
Kevin.
about Kev's taste.
But no, I'll say for what you see of this guy, like he doesn't have anything indicating that he's a part of anything, or there's nothing that makes him stand out as.
He's just a weird, terrible businessman who does business at inconvenient times and places, but whatever. All right, cool.
Yeah, he's the falafel guy from Batman.
I guess so.
Can I pick his pockets and see if he's got anything on him?
We could just rob him, I guess. Yeah.
We are pirates.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
I mean, you already stole one dog. You guys want to fight this dude?
We
Go ahead
paid him
and try
for
to
the
pick his
dog.
pockets.
No, I don't want to fight him. I was just going to rummage through his pockets a little bit.
He was made whole.
Yeah, we paid for it.
Rolu, as he's taking the last bite, is just going to say, hey, one last thing. How long are people usually in here? You see them the same day?
You know, some people go in there for only a couple hours. Other people like to camp in there. It's a little weird to me, but the Yahds are pretty big. But again, like I don't know if those people came out or not. I'm not here all the time. Only during peak hours, like when you gentlemen came through.
Oh, yeah. What time is it? Like mid-morning?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Right? Because we got it pretty early.
Yeah.
Got up at Kevin times.
Hey, what is a kafak?
Yeah, it's, I'll be honest, I ain't never actually seen one because I don't go too far in there. But they taste okay, right? And he points to Rolu.
How have you never seen one?
So, sorry, your supplier are people who bring you kafaks, but you've
Hey, man, I'm not going to answer any more questions about my supply chain, okay? Unless you guys are some kind of, like, officer of the law and you're going to come in here. What, Abadar Corps all of a sudden going to be coming in here sending pirate-looking dudes to tell me how to run my business?
Do you want some more kafak or not? Yes, we are from Abadar Corps. How did you know?
Let me see your badges.
All right, we're going to get going now.
All right, I guess I could just start going, I guess. Just watch out for animals.
Hey, if we brought you back some kafak, would you dole us a couple credits? Or
I'll give you about $5 or 5 credits for every 10 pounds of kafak meat you bring me.
it's got to be prepared?
I'm going to roll a sense motive because he said a strange word, dollar.
roll your sense motive.
What is $1? Yeah.
No, I'm not going to roll sense motive.
You realize he was genuine about his saying credits, but he's probably upcharging you a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It is.
Chuck would run these numbers. He's like, wait a minute, $7 for a dog,
$5 for 10
half a
pounds.
credit per pound.
He's got to process them too, man. You guys don't know what goes on behind this cart.
He seasons them with some allspice.
some awful good margins for kafak dogs.
Seems like a good business you got running here.
Man, this is like going to a baseball game. This is.
Right.
Are you accredited with the BBB? Sorry, with the ABB?
I got some beer too. It's gonna be 15 credits apiece for an 8-ounce can. Because ounces carry over to Starfinder.
And it's somehow stale.
The metric system is everywhere. Yeah, it's stale somehow. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, you guys have a good day. Be careful in there.
We'll bring you back some kafaks when we kill them. Rolo's going to step forward.
Sound good?
Thaddeus will inch forward with Rolu, taking up the front.
Rolo step up too.
I'll stay with you guys.
Looks like some downed starships or engines or something.
All right, cool. As you guys start to walk away, going back into this wall or this cavernous wall, and it wraps around, Jedediah, who is standing at the cart, actually turns away from you, pulls his phone out. What the? Just text, "Hey yo, Joey, there's some people here, and they're looking for those two you were asking about. And hit send.
Naturally.
And that's the end of that. Moving on.
Hey, since we noticed them, like, can't we ask them about that?
What do you mean?
You just said that out loud.
Wait, yeah, were you telling us that because we noticed?
No,
it?
you guys didn't notice. You're walking away. I'm telling you that. That's as a side. It cuts back to him cinematically.
Cinematically.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Wait, so we don't know, but you just told us that?
Yeah, it's called storytelling, man.
That's fine.
So we
and we weren't able to pick this up from. Okay,
But we
got
weren't
it.
able to pick this
All right,
up.
we didn't
You're
roll
right.
high enough.
You didn't see the phone in his pocket. Like, it's just a phone.
All right.
I tried to pickpocket him, and you said I couldn't.
I did not say you couldn't. I said you could if you wanted to fight him.
No, I was going to do a sleight of hand. I was going to create a diversion.
That was your
Whatever.
choice.
Fine.
You walked away. He
right.
then sent a text message to somebody, and I happen to tell you what the text message says.
Well, here we go, I guess.
Good to know. Guess I got to roll higher next time.
Go ahead and pause there on the map.
The lesson is kick people's asses, apparently, so that way you know what
fight
they have
and
on.
kill everybody,
Yeah.
or let a GM tell a story.
cool. We've paused movement. What happens next?
All right, yeah. What are we doing?
The sounds of the city grow muffled near the surrounding heaps of scrap and debris. The path widens a little, zigzagging around collections of vehicles sorted by type. Internal combustion engines over here, electric power cores, and even some ancient clockwork mechanisms. And so you see these what can you guys see on your map? I'm curious because I can kind of see, but I can't.
See, like a bunch of just shredded up engine looking things to the left.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So this area is called the engine block. And so that's each of those piles is a separate mechanism, essentially. Varieties of the same mechanism piled together in each pile.
Oh, okay.
So one is an engine, an engine block. The other one is a power course. So
Got it.
yeah.
Which one of these is cover?
Oh boy, look.
It's a valid
we'll get
question.
Yeah,
I'll
how?
say
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each of them are 6 feet tall. So are about
60?
around
6?
6 feet. 6 feet.
So I'd have to crouch. Okay.
And how high are these?
So I can look over them.
How high are these stacks? Like the
The
walls
stacks
around us?
are at least 12 feet tall. Those
okay.
The walls are very
What
tall.
are effectively walls?
But
Yeah.
the stacks are around six feet tall.
Got it.
Varying heights.
Okay.
And the Kafka guy, how tall was he?
He was 5'4"
Oh, okay.
Is because feet and inches carry over to Starfighter as well.
Right.
Cool. So from here, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I think Rillo's just gonna, as he turns the corner, can I move him forward? Is that cool?
Yep. Go right ahead.
Yeah. He's gonna take probably just a step over to where Chak is, and gonna roll a perception check as we're looking off to the left here at like 4 or 5 these cool engine blocks.
I also will look around.
I feel like the air is really like hot, and there's probably a lot of smell of like rusted old things, and I don't know. It's a cool image in my head,
Yeah.
and that's all that I can see because I rolled a 6 total.
Thaddeus rolls stealth for a 19, and then he's going to roll perception as well, and just he's going to perceive, and then depending on that, walk into the. Well, he didn't perceive well. So
16 on my perception.
So Chak is going to look for any traces of the android and his tall companion.
What are you going to roll for that? I know the answer. I was just curious what you're going to say.
You tell me. You're the GM.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to roll a survival check for that.
It's a straight D20. Let's go.
Dang. So not knowing anything about
You got a 3.
Trace. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Wait, I thought you rolled a natural 20.
No, he said straight D20. Like
Oh,
no
perfect.
bonuses.
Okay, so my answer doesn't change. There's a lot of footprints on the ground.
Cool.
Okay, so who all rolled perception? What was the highest?
I got a 16.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Tormated was the highest. Right?
Okay, so looking, at the walls of the car yard wrap around, and then you see 3 of these piles. And with your perception, you see that the piles aren't stable. They're kind of wiggling, and you're not certain why.
The engine block piles are wiggling?
Yeah, not the entire thing, but parts of it. It's a little shaky. Yeah.
could be hiding cover
So
of
it's
some
like
kind.
small creatures might be in in the midst?
Yeah, can I do I'm trying to think, maybe engineering or some science?
Life
To
science.
see what that might be?
I don't think you can.
Okay.
Life science? Could I detect it? There's animals. Probably not.
Unless you want to be more specific about what you're life sciencing.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
I mean, I was just going to be just to see if there's creatures in there. Does the movement seem like a creature's moving them around? These pieces?
I'd have to look up exactly what life science says.
Okay, that means yes, probably. So let's see, life science.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I think Rolu's going to kind of mutter under his breath, and one of his arms is going to make a movement with his fingers, and he's going to cast Detect Magic, which has a range of 60 feet in a cone.
Okay, I'll say overall there is a very, very dull magic, but it's not coming from the pile. It just seems very evenly displaced, absolutely even around you. So there's nothing. What's the word for stronger than nothing?
Maybe it's just the magic that is faint. Yeah, it's the faint echo or the faint remnant of the magic that's used to make these cars run, right? Because obviously magic and technology are paired together. So interesting. At least that's what Rolo thinks.
I'm just saying there's nothing stronger coming from those piles.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
Did the life science work, man? It's basically just you can recall knowledge about biology. That's probably and there's also identified creatures, but we're not being specific because we don't know there is a creature. What do you think?
Yeah, if you guys are being any more specific, I might give you something, but you can't just life science an engine block and tell me what it is.
Okay, how about is it a Kafka or whatever the hell they're called?
Go ahead and roll a life science check.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna sense if there's any creatures in there if you want to help out. It's a bit suspicious. I can't see anything.
I'm not trained in life science.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trained either.
Thaddeus, even though he killed a lot of creatures, can't really figure it out. I think it's just a 12. Is that good enough?
You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Can I can't really. Can I roll a culture? No, that would really.
Life science is the only thing I let you guys roll, and you rolled
Okay.
a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, to you it looks like an engine block.
Okay. Well, it's an engine block that's swaying.
So what do you know, Thaddeus?
All I know is that they're swaying, and I would keep my distance. I don't know if something's in there or not. But on alert, everyone. Be alert.
There's a low level of faint sense of magic here.
Let's go find out.
Yeah,
Jack starts toddling over.
Shaq, you can go in the piles if you want. Figure it out.
Before we get close to them, looking at it, it looks unstable, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it
Could
looks yeah, there's it's parts of it look unstable. It's not like the whole thing is teetering over, but
That's good.
Okay. So I'm going to use Psychokinetic Hand
okay.
to dislodge a small piece from this pile that I think might collapse it.
Nice.
What is the strength on Psychokinetic Hand?
It's 10 pounds, right?
Yeah, 10 pounds.
Does 10 pounds carry over to Starfinder? Asking for a friend. So yeah, okay. I'll say that first one's an engine block.
One bulk.
And when you do the Psychokinetic Hand, you see just a valve cover part of an engine block kind of pop off, float up in the air, and then get thrown aside because that's probably what your Psychokinetic Hand is doing. And as you do that, you see something that is not quite metallic or engine blockish.
What can you see?
Can I roll anything on that?
You could roll life science.
You're not trained, right?
I'm not trained in life science.
Tormaiden, what do you see?
There is something not metal in there.
Oh, really? He rolls the life science again. 14.
Can I see what color it was? I mean,
is it an animal?
Yeah, just like a little more description, a little more flavor.
It's almost like a rust color,
Something rusty but not metal.
That's not helpful.
like a brownish.
Yeah.
Does it does it look biological or does it look
It does not look metallic.
Yes.
It's rust colored, but it's not metallic. Is what I'll tell you.
okay, so we don't know if it was a creature.
The thing is, you guys are definitely beating around the bush on this one. You guys clearly understand what's going on, but your characters don't. Is what I'm going to tell you.
Right.
So
Okay.
your characters don't know what is going on in these piles, but clearly you guys know that these are
Well, we do know that Swain, though, right? We know that much. Our characters
it's okay.
do.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, like we would know that there's a creature. I don't think you need to like jump to it. Like we would know that there's something in there.
It's just suspicious, man. Like so.
Yeah, dude. It's good. We'll see.
Don't be suspicious.
Thaddeus told everyone already. Just be careful. Like avoid the battles.
Yeah.
There are narrow corridors here, so I'm thinking we need to.
The falafel guy literally said, "Look out for Kafox."
Yeah, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Let's try and stay together and not split up around these piles. Let's stay in a line here.
That's a good plan.
Stay on alert. I'd recommend having something ready, spells ready, weapons at arms. Okay, let's go.
For the second time, I agree with you, Thaddeus.
I think Czech is gonna Leroy Jenkins this.
Of course, Shaq will, but everyone be careful.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
All right. Well, Thaddeus has his gun ready to go. He just has a shot ready to fire.
Yeah. He just ambles. Czech ambles over and starts climbing.
So, Czech, you walk forward first.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is behind Czech? That
I
is.
guess I'll go. Probably should.
Okay, and then Rolo will go. Okay.
Okay, well, let's pause there.
Okay.
Some happened.
I have both my weapons out.
Wait, did you both? What? Go back.
That's what
to where you
Shaq
were.
does. Shaq's character is just like, look at him.
It just goes.
Hold on, I can't move you.
It's like, let me get the pieces
Move
ready.
you back to where you were. You were like there. Yeah. So now, as Chalk moves forward, he approaches the first pile, and that rust piece that you see, the head does pop out, and it is definitely a Kafak. Dun dun dun.
What do they look like?
Yeah. What I will say is that I'm not gonna make this one get a surprise round on you guys, because you didn't just walk into it blindly. But I'm not going to give you guys any kind of advantage either. So let me.
Okay.
Does that mean we're in it?
Are we gonna?
I'm waiting for him to
now?
say the magic words.
We gonna RFI it?
Roll for initiative.
There they are.
20.
Dang.
All right, Kev. Let's. Yeah.
12.
Oh wow.
So this is what they look like. Does somebody want to describe them?
It's a scorpion crab.
It's a wormy centipede scorpion thing.
Yeah.
It's a scorpion crab. The head sort of looks like an armadillo head, kind of.
That's true. Yeah, like a scorpion, armadillo, shrimp crab.
It's kind of shrimp-like, yeah.
So crab claws are like shrimp head, armadillo scales, and the body of a scorpion. Pretty.
I would say
cool.
more of a centipede than a scorpion.
Yeah, I was thinking like shrimp feet.
Yeah,
Shrimp legs.
they're pretty cool looking
Shrimp
creatures.
legs.
It's like a crawdad.
Crawdad.
They're like a crawdad.
If you want to follow along at home, it's spelled Khefak.
Yeah,
Check it out.
pretty cool. And
Kind of like Kafak Depot.
On its,
How big are
on
they?
its chest, it looks like it has another mouth.
That does look like that's.
yeah, ooh, yeah, that's awesome.
Gross.
That's super gross.
So go ahead and tell me what you guys each rolled for initiative.
You should call us out one by one so we don't all shout.
one by one. I'll take a volunteer. Kelly,
I rolled a 20.
you roll a 20.
20?
Cool.
I also rolled a 20, but it was dirty.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, mine was also dirty 20.
So who has a higher bonus?
I also got a dirty 20.
I have a +1.
I have +2.
I have a +3.
You all rolled 20s?
Yes.
I got a 19.
Okay, so
As dice cam.
Cops,
reveal.
Weps, Tremaine.
Yep.
Hi, dice cam.
Yep.
Okay.
Cobb, Weps, Termated. And Jack, what do you
so
Oh, I got a 12.
get? Okay.
I got a 12.
okay, hold on. Sorry, I got to do this. So 20.3, and then Terme, you got it was Cobb, Weps, and then Terme.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Weps gets 20.2, and Terme gets 20.1. Okay, what did you get, Chuck?
12.
12. All right. Let me just do this real quick. Boop, 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 boom. Sort. For the listener at home, I like to use Excel sheets for this because it's fun.
Such an engineer.
If I did it right, did I do it right? Oh, I messed that up. Hold on a second.
We're gonna cut this.
Guess who gets to go first?
Dude, the Kafak.
The Kafak does?
That's right.
Oh, oh, gee, golly wee.
That's just how it worked out. So the Kafak, the first one that just reached out, is clearly going to take in
The first one.
the first one. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Out of the 17 that you're going to see in the next 2 days, the first one is going to do a claw attack.
On Jack.
Bum, bum, bum. Of course.
Jack.
No. It's a 6 on the die with a +4. Does a 10 hit you?
Boo! Got to be faster than that, buddy.
10.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so it swings at you. You're far enough away, and it misses.
How big are these things?
They are small.
Small.
And how many hit points do they have?
Yep.
47.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Cool.
That's I have to look that up.
It's roughly the same as a troll polyp.
Cool. All right, Rolo. It is your turn.
Depending on if you crit.
How much does it weigh?
Roll a life science.
It's rude to ask, Will.
Yeah. All right, Rolo, it's your turn.
All right, Rolu is going to. I think Rolu is going to shout, "Jack, find some cover," and then going to 2 sets of arms are going to come up with the azimuth serpent laser. Going to full attack and fire. First one rolled a 6, which I don't think hits.
6 does not hit.
And then roll the 3. Wow, this D20 is destroying me. I feel like it's the Kefak dog.
No, that's going to destroy you later.
What bonuses are you taking on that?
I did a full attack. -1, -1.
Wait, it should be -4, -4. Do you have a +3 normally?
Yeah. So it's -1, -1.
Just checking. Just checking your math. Rolu shoots twice, and you miss both times.
Probably blow some of the engine block components out.
Nope. No, you miss. It shoots off into space. Moving on to Thaddeus.
Okay.
John.
I think he can do a quick reload, perhaps. Is that possible? Sorry, just checking right now.
Why would you need to do a quick reload?
Well, because I don't want to use my poison like darts on this guy. I could use like regular, stuff.
Sorry, I forget your weapon, but your weapon has six shots in it.
Yeah, but I have more on me.
But I mean, I would say you would alternate them without any kind of action. So like,
Nice.
if you had three poison darts in there, as long as you kept count of your total, and then I'd say you can just shoot.
Okay, cool.
It's like a revolver. Just spin it.
Thaddeus does that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll do that. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does in fact hit.
Oh, nice.
Let's see how much damage you do.
All right. 1d8 plus. Pardon me? Pulling out the will dice.
What'd you say? 1d8 plus 14?
Yeah, sure. Let's call it that. 5 damage.
5 damage.
Nice.
All right. Bam! This Kafak gets hit in the side of the head, and its carapace splits into 2, and it turns an eye at you, and it looks furious.
Of course it does.
What does it sound like?
How rude.
It's good jittering.
It's all right. It's not that scary.
Yeah. That was a good jittering, Kelly.
And then 15 crawl out of the walls behind you. No,
It was a good chittering. It was very realistic, but
Yeah.
we got this.
all right. Well, now it is Chuck's turn.
I thought it was Tormaidon's turn.
What?
I think it's Torment.
Oh, you're right. It is Tremaine's turn.
Yeah.
My bad.
Always just
Got distracted.
okay.
Jimming is hard, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Terme, seeing this creature miss, is going to walk up 5 feet. Let me just walk up real quick to get in range and cast Stumble.
Yeah. Oh, I hope it works.
Okay. Is there a roll against that?
There's a DC 14. So basically, you momentarily transpose the position of the limbs of the target to move or interfere with its proprioception. If the target fails its reflex save, it's off target.
Okay.
And can move only half its speed for 1 round.
And what happens if it passes?
Nothing.
Then nothing happens to this Kafak. Your spell just kind
Great.
of poof. Also, a question. Are there any stipulations to that? Is it... Nope. I don't think there would be. Okay, go ahead. Is that your turn?
That's it. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Chalk, it's your turn now.
Chalk is going to use one of his abilities called Not in the Face.
Amazing.
It is basically I can turn to a certain enemy and say not in the face, and it has to make a DC 13 will save.
Will save. Question: does that work on mindless creatures?
Will save. Maybe.
Because it's a will save, and I feel like mindless means it doesn't work that way.
This is a good stipulation there.
Creature has no intelligence score modifier and is immune to mind-affecting effects.
Is this a
such
mind-affecting
as
effect?
Mind thrust. Yeah.
Is this, but is not in the face of mind-affecting effect?
I don't know. I'm asking.
That's what I'm looking for. It is a mind-affecting improvisation.
Sadness.
Boo.
Sad.
Ooh.
So I'm going to let you have this opportunity. Do you commit to this and be a good player, or do you want to backtrack and
be a bad player? You're so bad.
You're a bad player.
You're so bad.
I'm giving you an opportunity.
I think you should be a bad player.
You
should do what you want.
You basically said you can either suck.
I didn't say suck. Those words did not come out of my mouth.
Dog
is eating an avocado.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to retcon it now. Not that the gauntlet's been thrown down. And Chuck is going to
avocado eating dog.
take a guarded step to here.
Nice.
And that is the end of round one.
Round one.
We're moving into round two. And it goes right back to the Kafak. And so the Kafak.
Bring it, Kafak.
So the Kafak is going to take that step forward towards you and swing its claw at Chuck.
Whoa.
Bum, bum.
This dirty Kafak claw.
And it misses.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Yuck.
Slams into the side.
Rolu, it's now your turn again.
Does it slam into the side of the wall and then something falls and crushes it, kills it immediately?
Nope.
Splatters Kafak everywhere.
It just kind of steps forward and it just kind of it swipes and it doesn't even hit a leaf. It just misses completely.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Chalk just kind of does like the Matrix.
Yeah.
All of his leaves.
with all of his tendrils just like whipping back.
Amazing.
Which confuses the Kafak, and that's why he misses.
Yeah. All right. I think Rolu is going to take a step here, step down, and step right up to where the Kafak is, and going to use the tactical spear to skewer this Kafak.
Skewer.
Turn it into a Kafak dog. That is a 14.
Does that hit?
That hits.
Yeah. Gonna turn you into a Kafak dog. Yet that's 3 points of damage. Skewering this creature.
Sure enough, you skewer it. It kind of screeches out in pain and falls limp, and your spear is stuck in this Kafak now.
How's that for meat on a stick?
Wait, but so
Wait, is it dead?
so
Oh yeah, it's dead.
okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
One and done.
Wow.
dude.
Okay.
See how
That
this
was-
the big red X over it tells you it's dead.
Oh yeah. Well, there's that big red X. Are we still in initiative order?
Jack listens intently for any more chittering.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we know what's listening to. That's true.
Roll a perception check.
Roll a perception check.
18.
19.
Oh, I'll
I
say
won't even give mine.
It's 11.
you definitely hear the chittering, but it's almost like that the same sense that you got from the magic, just this blanket. You hear the chittering kind of equally all around you.
Guys, I think we might be walking into a Kafak nest.
But I'll also say with that higher perception check, you get out of another surprise round.
And we're back in combat?
You never left combat.
We never left combat?
Never.
The real combat is the Kafaks you find along the way.
There it is.
and boom.
Okay.
Oh, there are 3 of them spread out across this yard. Oh my god!
And you can actually see them now. So now there's 5 of these piles of miscellaneous parts.
Yeah.
And you can see that on the first pile closest to you, you've already killed the Kafka that came out of that one.
Yeah.
And Chalk has noticed and paid attention that he sees these other ones kind of crawling in and out of the piles.
That's so cool.
They're basically eating the metal, and so they're burrowing through this metal.
So,
that they're
is there a chance they haven't noticed us yet? Since they're chowing down?
I don't know. Let me see. No, they don't notice you.
Really?
Dope. Okay. Chalk turns to the group.
Well, no, we're still in
initiative order, right?
Okay.
And Rolu just went, so it is now Thaddeus's turn.
Can I just say real quick? I think it's just a cool image that like Rolly spears it, and then like he puts his foot to like start to try and pull the spear out, but then the camera pans up, and then like 3 more of them come out in the distance, like, and so then we're all like, classic.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Little snapshot. I love that. Is there a way we could figure out their range at which they can sense us? Now that we've battled one, Kevin.
I would say you would have to roll a life science check.
All right, great. That's cool. That's fine. I just wanted to know. It's damn it. Well, if anyone else wants to roll one, by all means, I got a 4.
I don't think anybody else is trained in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
So you think these things are blind?
I'm not a biologist. What do I look like, a doctor?
it might be better to like pick them off one by one instead of get ambushed by all of them. This is a really hard decision. So I think we should pick them off one by one. We don't want to get swarmed. So I'll take the first shot against that one over yonder, maybe take it by surprise. He just kind of steps over the body of this dead one and fires a shot at that little guy. That's 14, which hits, and then that's
which one?
The one dead ahead. 5 damage.
Yeah, so there's one straight ahead because like the path kind of
straight ahead from the perspective of your characters.
This one right here, he's shooting straight ahead from my perspective.
Southerly-most one.
Yeah, the path like curves and does a U-turn, and there's one kind of right in the middle of the U-turn, one at the top of the U-turn, and one at the bottom, and the one at the bottom is straight ahead of us.
I feel like the one that's like northwest we could avoid perhaps, but this one I don't know if we can sneak by. You know what I mean? There's nothing in the way. It's just a guess. Anyway, that's 5 damage, Kevin. No bonus effect.
What did you roll to hit?
14.
14.
A 14 hits, and
okay, cool.
It takes a shot. The carapace kind of pops apart. A piece of carapace pops off, but that thing is still up. You said 5 points of damage?
5 points. Yeah.
All right.
Thaddeus will also shout out. One more hit could do it. You know, it takes like 2 hits
like
with
it.
these guys.
I like it.
Man.
Okay. Tomei's gonna come up and take out his tactical. He already has it out, equipped in one of his forearms. The tactical semi-auto pistol.
Nice.
I guess I have to because there's partial cover, right?
I was going to say right now you're in soft cover because you're standing behind Tomei.
Yeah.
Or from behind Thaddeus. Sorry.
So is that going to add to his EAC
It'll give
or KAC?
+2 for soft cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to retcon it, so I'm just going to
Okay.
I'm behind you, Whips, and I'm gonna shoot.
I move, so I can't do a full attack. Okay. Ooh, okay. 20.
A natural 20?
No, I got a 19 plus 1, so 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll.
So 18, I guess, with the...
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Roll for damage.
Max damage.
Maximum.
He's dead. He's dead. He's got to be dead.
You actually, when you shoot it with your pistol, it actually hits it like hard enough that the carapace explodes and it knocks over part of the pile.
Nice.
And so the cameras kind of zoom in, and as this pile starts to fall, the credits start to roll. That's our game. Come back next week and see what happens to those other 2 Kafaks. I'm sure they're going to be winners.
Wow.
Splendid shot, Tomei. Splendid shot.
GG, guys.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, swift beacons and distant stars.